Hello, this is Steve Thoele, Principal Broker with Premier Property Group, and bringing you another weekly update on the Sherwood, Oregon real estate market. This update is going to cover the last 8 weeks of market activity, ending this past Sunday, October 9th. So I'm going to share my screen with you now and go through the info with you. So first off, looking at active listing activity, last week in Sherwood, I showed we had 7 new properties come on the market, same as the week prior, and you kind of see how that compares to the prior weeks here. Ended the week with 74 homes on the market in Sherwood, and you can see it's not a huge amount of variability here. Had a low of 64, high of 80, so we're kind of in the middle of that range. Median list price and days on market for the active listings. You can kind of see where that's started. It's kind of blocked here, but started off at 745, got up to 784. And it's been trending down here the past month. This last week came in at 723, down a couple thousand from the week prior. So price is definitely kind of coming down in Sherwood. Days on market, as you can kind of see, is trending up. Had a low of 30 and got up to 52 days of average market time this last week. So homes are definitely staying on the market longer than what we've kind of become used to there for a while. Moving along to pending sales. This last week I showed we had 7 go pending this last week in Sherwood, and you can kind of see it's been very steady over the past 8 weeks, as you can kind of see here. I had a low of 6 and a high of 9 every week, so very steady there. And then in terms of total pendings, you can kind of see that has been kind of coming down over time. I had a high of 67 8 weeks back, and this last week kind of dropped off to 50. So definitely seeing less pending activity than we were in the last couple months, or a few prior months. The median price and days on market for the pendings, that's been kind of coming down as well in terms of prices. 766 was the high 8 weeks ago. This last week did bounce back up a little bit, but it was 668,000. And then the days on market been fairly steady. You can kind of see had a high of 14, low of 10. Last 3 weeks been right at 13 days. So the homes that have been going pending in Sherwood, again, fairly quickly, within around 2 weeks of market time, they've been going pending on average. And then lastly, we'll look at sold listing activity. So as of the time I put the info together here, I show we had 11 properties go from pending to sold last week in Sherwood. And again, you can see how that compares across the 8 weeks here. It's been pretty steady the last 3 weeks. I look back over the prior 4 weeks of activity in terms of closings. This last week kind of came in at 36 homes have closed in the prior 4 weeks. It's up 1 from the prior week, and you can kind of see, it started off at 42, got down to 28, and is kind of actually, built back up to 36 this last week. The median sold price and days on market for the solds, you can kind of see we got up to about 790 about 6 weeks ago, and it has been trending down from there. Last week it came in at 632,000 was the median sold price. And days on market, a little bit up and down here, but in general, kind of up. Started off at 7 and got up to 21. This last week kind of came in at 14 days of average market time for the solds. And then finally, we'll look at weeks of inventory and the sale price as a percent of the original list price. So the red bars is that weeks of inventory. Had a low of 6 weeks here to begin with, and then it kind of climbed up to just a little over 11 weeks of inventory. And it's actually kind of come down the last 3 weeks with the higher number of closings as we've had this last week. The last 2 weeks now, it's been just a little bit over 8 weeks of inventory. So, just about 2 months worth of inventory on average in Sherwood is kind of where we're at right now. And then the sale price as a percent of the original list, that has been steadily kind of dropping here over the 8 weeks. Started off at a little under full asking price 8 weeks ago, and the last couple of weeks has been between 95 and 96%. So, about a 4 to 5% discount off of the original list prices where we're seeing. So, in terms of inventory, still kind of more of a seller's market environment. But, when you look at prices are definitely kind of under pressure a bit. We're seeing more price reductions in Sherwood, and buyers are, being able to be a little more aggressive on their offer prices, and consequently, we're seeing this number, kind of continue to drop here in Sherwood. So hope that weekly update has been helpful and informative for you. As always, if I can answer any questions or be of any help, please don't hesitate to reach out. My number is 503-680-2065. Always appreciate any likes, comments, shares that you might have regarding the video. If you're watching this on YouTube, be sure to subscribe to my channel so you can kind of stay up to date on what's happening in your local market. And as always, really appreciate you watching. Hope you have a great day and week ahead, and we will see you on the next video.